Hey guys, Garesh here from Synthetic Programming, and I'm here with a quick tutorial for Adobe Photoshop CS6. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to take a photo and put it on top of text, and to make the text look nice. If you didn't understand what I meant there, it doesn't matter. I'll show you how it's done and what it looks like at the end. So let's get to it. First thing I do is I take the image I'm working with, and I save it to my clipboard. This will make it easier right about now, and I'll show you why. Now let's save it to my clipboard, go back to Photoshop, and make a new work. Let's call it mountains. And the preset, because you've saved it to the clipboard, Adobe Photoshop recognizes that, and it'll make the dimensions of your workspace the size of the image in your clipboard. You paste the image, and it fills the workspace completely without any need of necessary cropping of the workspace. So then, now the fact that it's layer 1 is very important, and you'll see why later. That's another thing that just copying and pasting the image does. It makes it its own layer, and you'll see it's important later. Then, you create a new layer, just a basic layer, call it whatever you want, and you go to your brush tool, set the brush size all the way to 5,000, as large as you can get, and you choose a color. Let's just take this color I have, and you click. This way, and especially because it's 5,000, all your workspace will be colored generally. If you have it larger than 5,000 pixels, you may have to do more, but in this instance, all the workspace is covered with the color in layer 2. Then you take your text and you write whatever you want. I'll write mountains. But you have to make sure the color of the font is drastically different from the color of your background. So mountains. Now you can adjust the size, adjust the position, do whatever you want with the text. So it looks like that. Perfect. Or I'll center it more. Yeah, that's better. So now you take your text layer and you take your color layer. You select both of them, and you right-click and click Merge Layers. Now they're one layer. Doesn't matter what it's called. You take your Quick Selection tool and click on each part of the text that you made. That's why it needs to be a different color, so Photoshop can recognize it. So now that they're all selected, you just hit Backspace and hit Delete. So now, as you can see through the text, and it looks as if though the photo is the quote color of the text. The photo is on top of the text. So then you can adjust the position, the size of the text itself. Just that, and then because your photo is a layer, you can move it around so whatever part you want is in the text itself. So you want the sky and the mountains versus the ground, whatever you want. So that's really all it is to this tutorial. You can make little boring text look a lot nicer than it already does, and you can do it by using this method. So I'm Garesh from Synthetic Programming. Like, comment, and subscribe if you found this video tutorial to be helpful and to be what you wanted. Thanks for watching.